The following people have made startling discoveries, some of which create more questions than answers. We'll be exploring the cool and scary things like who discovered a great white shark to another some strange discoveries encountered by people you never believe it. Here are top 10 scary and creepy discoveries caught on camera vertical bar mysterious things encountered by people. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. Abandoned wildlife park. In November 2018, a YouTube made a truly creepy discovery while exploring an abandoned wildlife park in Victoria, Australia. The video begins with the camera holder and a friend entering a dilapidated wooden shack that leads into a bizarre cave-like structure. He comments on the vile smell as they passed several small alcoves, one of which contains an overturned vending machine, while another holds an old table and chairs. The walls are littered with faded pictures of Australian animals. The derelict building, the broken furniture littered across the floor suggests that someone's been here before, or is possibly still living inside. Cautiously, the pair move on. They approach a wall that looks as though it's been ripped down, revealing what appears to be a secret storage space. The two decide to enter the strange room. It becomes darker and darker the further they go in, unable to see clearly. The camera holder pans a light around the room. He notices a large tank that appears to be filled with some sort of dark liquid, unable to see inside. The two explorers make their way around to the opposite side of the tank. Suddenly, they realize that they are staring at the tail of a very large creature. One of the explorers can be heard saying, "That is creepy," as the camera holder slowly pans the length of the tank, revealing the beast's gigantic body and finally its head and huge teeth-filled mouth. The giant creature was in fact a 5-meter-long great white shark. It was moved to the tank after becoming entangled in fishing nets and dying off the coast of South Australia. The dark liquid in the tank. When the park was eventually shut down, the owner was unable to find a new home for the shark, and so was forced to leave it behind in the ruined remains of this creepy old animal sanctuary. The headless chicken monster. So moving things right along, check out this guy, who's technically known in the animal world as a sea cucumber, however, may best be known as the headless chicken monster. A deep-sea creature nicknamed the headless chicken monster has been filmed in the Southern Ocean off East Antarctica for the first time. The unusual species of sea cucumber, Enipneus zixamia, was captured on camera by Australian researchers using new underwater equipment. And while looking at it here on the ocean floor, it's kinda easy to see why it earned that name. It can grow up to about 9 inches long, and they spend a vast majority of their life walking about on the ocean floor. Now this is the first time this animal has been filmed in this area. However, that's likely done with there being brand new equipment out there enabling scientists and researchers to get a far better understanding of what's really going on out there. A haunted old abandoned crypt. A YouTuber explores abandoned haunted place in 2018. This time he ventures into an old abandoned crypt that has fallen into disrepair. He easily gains access through the wide open door and immediately finds pieces of caskets that have been smashed open and apparently looted long ago. Profane is the only word he can use to describe how the situation felt, as if he had no right to be here disturbing this sacred place yet again. At one point he picks up and handles what could be a bone, though it could also just be a grey piece of rubble. It's hard to tell for sure. Later on he finds a large plot of land that has also been dug up by grave robbers. He even sees a large rock they used to smash open the casket before grabbing whatever they were after inside. They were probably just looking to take jewelry and other valuables, but who knows, maybe they wanted to take something even more personal and a whole lot worse. Poltergeist activity sighting. A YouTuber was uploaded by this video on March 1st, 2019. He said that's filled with videos depicting a lot of supposed poltergeist activity in his home. This time he sets up a camera in his house after hearing loud noises. It isn't long before he finds a paranormal disturbance. The question is whether or not he was somehow made the luggage fall over on purpose, perhaps by using strings. That still wouldn't explain the two loud bangs that appear to come from directly ahead though. Have the best chance of getting footage of it. He was also been busy working on the ghost hunting series when he started, and have hours of footage of paranormal investigations and other haunted locations. So I'm just not sure if this one is legit or not. A creature caught on dashcam. Many claim to see a hidden monster in this YouTube video from Russia in October 2013. When a YouTuber was driving on a dark country road in a remote place in Russia. You will be noted, there are no trees on the side of the roads. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a huge tree branch or bush was thrown towards the truck. Then suddenly, look closely and you'll see what appears to be the top half of a tall furry creature standing among the trees. Some people even claim to see a second similar creature in the bottom right hand corner at night. While I do see what they are talking about, this also looks like it could just be the blackened center of a rotten tree, but I'm just not sure. Let me know what you think this is, and if you believe there is any possibility of this being the legendary mythical creature Bigfoot, or some other type of creature was not happy at all with this truck driving through its territory.
Останавливайся, смотри, что нихуя себе.
A scary creature caught in lake. This video was taken by a YouTuber with his friends in unknown location in 2018 when they were bathing in the lake and was recording the whole scene with the camera. Suddenly, he and his friend stay around for long enough to document the event, and then they quickly bolt. According to him, this is a massive strange creature was lurking in the water and coming towards them. First, he thought that it is a fish or a crab in the lake. But when he was noticed, that is too large to be a scary and a mysterious unknown creature. Maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions, but that creepy unknown creature was some type of hybrid creature. Let me know if you agree or not. A strange discovery sighting. A YouTuber who is looking for something creepy that someone claims to have found on his property before. He has personally searched the area on 3 separate occasions and never managed to find anything, but something compels him to get on his ATV and look again. This time he sees the landmark that his friend was talking about, an old fence post that was once a corral for holding livestock. He knows that he is close to what he is looking for. He pays attention to the ground while he walks. Then he finds it in a small overgrown patch of land. It's the final resting place of a 1-year-old boy who was born in the late 1940s. He lives in a small town somewhere in the northwestern United States where everybody knows each other. But when he asks around, nobody recognizes the last name on this marker, Gold. The YouTuber later digs into the city's official records, but he finds no indication of who this boy was or what happened to him. However, he was able to discover that there was an extremely harsh winter in the year of 1949, so perhaps this is what claimed the child's life. We'll just never know for sure why this young child was buried in the middle of nowhere. So what you think about it? Let me know in the comments section. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. With this being said, let's begin.